The idea is the whole idea in network marketing. You need to learn the art of network marketing. It creates more millionaires than any other opportunity on the planet. Okay. Now, why is because you create your Xerox copies. For example, you are one Malik. One Malik is working. He's a doctor. Malik is an engineer. Tony, he's a doctor. He's an engineer. What you are doing, you are working, you're giving your time for money. Even you making $100 an hour. To say what you've done, you changed your hour for money. So if you want to buy a jacket for $500, you have given 5 hours of your life to buy this jacket. Because this is your maximum potential you can make, even you're making $100 an hour. But for example, in network marketing, you make money from leverage because you grow a team. You grow a team, and how do you grow a team? You grow a team by signing up 2 people, 3 people, 5 people, and then working with their lists as well. Speaking to them, ask them to make a list. Teach them how to invite people to a presentation. You don't just tell people the opportunity over the phone. You have to sit down with them. You have to meet them physically. There are training just on invitation. I can do a training on invitation for like an hour training just how to invite people to see an opportunity. Because, sometimes people say, oh, what it is about. Can you tell me over the phone? I say, I can't give you a haircut over the phone. How can I tell you an opportunity that could change your life over the phone, over the Zoom call? Try to meet people as possible, or even Zoom call, worst case scenario, but try to meet people and explain this opportunity. And, once you have, like, for example, one Malik has 100 Maliks in his team, and this Malik is making money. That's how the network marketing works. And before you know, you have tens of hundreds of thousands of people in your team, because it starts to duplicate, because 4 becomes 8, but when this 2,000 becomes 4,000, 8,000, 16,000, 32,000, because power of duplication is huge. Already we have members who have tens of thousands of people in their team in a very short period of time. It's not that they know a lot of people, they just know how to do the network marketing. So this industry creates more millionaires than anything. We have a good passive program, but at the same time, we need to concentrate on how we can help the team to make the money. Now in our system, the first income is a direct bonus. That is 8%. That's why when somebody buys 1,000 XRP package, your commission is 80 XRP. Somebody buys 100 XRP commission, your commission is 100 XRP. Now, it's very important to note that you can only make 400% from the system as actively. That's why your target needs to become every week, every month, I want to 4x my package. Okay. And whenever people do 4x in their team, you make bonuses again. That's why the maximum you can earn from the system is 400%. Now, the next bonus is the level bonus. For the level bonus, a lot of the companies, they show level bonus, but they don't really pay the level bonus. Why? I'll tell you how. Because they pay you level bonus on the profit that they're paying out, not on the amount, that package that's coming in your team. So for example, if somebody that you sign up, you're making 8%. But whenever they sign up somebody, they're making 8%, but you making 2% of the package amount, not later on the profit they will generate and you will make the percentage of that. That's why a lot of the companies do that. And a lot of the companies that I work, they only pay level bonus up to 5 level, max 10 levels. In here, you get paid up to 16 levels, Steve. Now, to open each level, you need one direct member. That's why, for example, to open 2 levels, first, obviously, direct, you get paid, but to open second level, you need one more person to open. That's why to open 16 levels, you need 16 direct people. Now, the easiest way to open up your 16 level is to have 16 10 XRP packages. You can even buy them yourself to open up all your levels, and that's the best way to actually open up all your levels. Also, I think so if you buy a 2000 XRP package, then your 10 levels are open automatically, and then you can open up 6 more levels. Now there's no limit to how many direct members you can sign up in this team. So how many direct people you have more organization. Each person that you sign up is directly linked with you. Now whoever they sign up is directly linked with them, but is also linked with you as well. Now, the main bonus in our company, where people are making hundreds of thousands, actually literally millions of dollars, is what we call team bonus. Now, the team bonus, you get paid to unlimited level. It's not restricted to 10 or 16 levels or so on. It is to unlimited levels. So for your entire team, you making bonus. Now, in binary plan, what happens is you only get paid for the weaker leg. You have a power leg, maybe growing, weaker leg, you only get paid for this. But in our system, you get paid a percentage of your entire volume. Entire volume. The only law is that the volume has to be one third from each organization, meaning you need minimum 3 organizations. But I recommend to make more than 3 organizations. Some of the leaders have 40, 50, 100, even 500 organizations as well. So it's very, very important that you guys, especially YouTubers, they have a lot of directs. That's why it's best to work on more directs, because more directs you have, the 33% will not even apply, because obviously the volume that you're claiming from that one organization is actually less than one third is coming. So the more organizations that you have will be easier for you to balance. That's why if you're just working on 3 organizations, sometimes it's 1 or 2 organizations will run faster than your third organization, and it's very hard to keep up and also match that third organization. I'm going to explain you exactly what I'm talking about. That's why I'm going to actually draw it out for you. For example, if you have 3 organizations, and if you have 7,000 in one organization, 7,000 in another organization, and you have 3,000 in your third organization. Now, how does the one third rule applies here now? The one third rule applies is the shortest leg is 3,000. That's why you can only count 3,000 from here, 3,000 from here, and 4,000 will carry forward. 4,000 will carry forward. And 3,000 and 3,000 that you can also claim from here. Meaning, altogether, once you claimed, you can claim on 9,000 volume. You can claim on 9,000 volume, and now you have 4 and 4,000 carry forward. That's why you will have 4 here and 4 here, 0 here. Okay. Now you get paid the percentage of 9,000, the whole entire volume of the team. But for example, you have a fourth organization where you have 4,000. Now let's talk about a new scenario now. Okay. Just imagine you have a fourth organization with 4,000. What does that mean? Meaning one third, one third, one third, and one third. That means 7,000 from here, 7,000 from here. And if you add this up, that's also 7,000. That means the one third rule applies now. With just having an extra 4,000 volume here, your claimable volume has jumped from 9,000 to 21,000. Now you will get paid on 21,000 volume. What do I mean by this? If you have 3 organizations, that's good. But if you have more than 3 organizations, they will balance out all these 3 as well. That's why if you have a fourth or fifth organization, that will help you balance out the 3 organizations. The reason we could have kept just 3 organizations, but then it would have been harder for networkers to balance this out. because what we've seen in network marketing, you maybe one or two organizations run faster than the other. So to balance everything out, because in our system you can open up more than three legs, it will. This is the reason some of the leaders are maxing out. Like for example, we have a leader from I think so from this team called Ryan. He has I think so like 40 or 50 organization. They he is taking every single penny from the system, every single penny from the system, because regardless how many legs you have, even you have one stronger leg, but because your other legs are growing, that's why even that leg you can claim all of it. So I will explain you another example. For example, you have one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, and eight. You have eight organizations. And in each organization, you have 4,000 volume. Now you have eight organizations, and you have 4,000 volume in each organization. Okay. Now, now that is almost $32,000. I think so. 4 times 8 is eight. Yeah, 32. That's 32,000 volume. You will get paid on 32,000 volume now. But for example, you have another organization where you have, for example, where you have 10,000, 12,000. All of that will be counted. Even for example, you have an organization where you have even 16,000 volume. 16,000 volume. All this is going to be counted as well, because if you count this, that's 16, that's 16, and this is 16. That's why the best thing about our compensation plan is that you can have as many organizations as you want and still make commissions for every single volume, not just your weaker leg, but all the legs together. That's why now let me tell you the next bit that everyone needs to understand. Now, to make team bonus, your package needs to be 500 XRP. Now, a lot of people say, you know what, I can't, especially countries like Africa or India, some people say, you know what, I can't afford 500 XRP package to make team bonus. The best thing is you're not losing out. Until even you have 10 XRP package, your team bonus is building up. If you're growing a team, your team bonus is building up. Now, when you have, for example, a 10,000 XRP volume and you want to claim, before the claim, you need to buy the 500 XRP package. So you know exactly. That's why. So a lot of people say, "Oh no, I'm losing out on XRP because I don't have 500 XRP package." You're not losing out, guys. You're not losing out. The system still does count your past sale as well until you claim, because the only thing is to claim team bonus you need 500 XRP or above package. That's why it is a very, very important point that you need to explain it to people. Now in our team bonus, the higher the volume that you claim on, the higher the percentage you can make. Meaning, if you have 1,000 volume, you can only claim 6%. But you have 100,000 XRP volume, you can claim 12%. And if you have 1 million XRP volume, you can claim even 15% of the total volume of entire team. meaning on as a crown diamond, just the team bonus, not including level bonus, not including direct bonus, that could worth almost half a million, $450,000. If XRB price is only $3, with $3.5, it's over $500,000 just from the team bonus you can make. And people have already achieved crown diamond positions. That's why it is a very, very simple way of that's why our team bonus is actually far more powerful than any binary plan or any other plan can ever be. This is the reason a lot of the big networkers, some of the legends, I see them as my mentors. Have decided to join this system is because of how good our compensation plan is. Now, also our now in our system, obviously, I've been running systems from almost, I've been working in MLM for 23 years, running my own system almost 11, 12 years. So I have a lot of experience in network marketing. That's why a company has to do certain things to sustain things and also make things long term. That's why there is a rule in our system that will not actually apply on, I would say, 99% of the people who are working. But to have a company that to run for 5 or 10 years is very important to have that rule. That is 90-day expiration of the volume. Now, 90-day expiration of the volume is you don't have to worry about, because anything that you claim you get paid, that not obviously that you got paid. Any volume that carry forwards and does not get claimed for 90 days, that's the only volume that gets expired from the system. But that does not mean that after 90 days, all the volume is gone. No, meaning the first day that you joined, after 90 days, that first day volume will be minus if you have not claimed it. So what I said is that rule, I normally don't even explain that rule to everybody because it's not going to impact anybody, but it's just to make the company run for a very long period of time. There's when you have a volume accumulates for 5, 10 years, it becomes a big problem for the system. That's why the rule is there. But you know what? A lot of the big networkers, it's not really, it doesn't really apply. Now, also, what I wanted to tell you is, yeah, that's about it. That's probably the yeah. Let's talk about the Sonic. Now, to become Sonic, if you have 10 XRP package, and if you bring two 10 XRP packages, you join two people with 10 XRP, your package will become Sonic. Now, if you're receiving 2 airdrops, now you start receiving 4 airdrops, meaning you start making up to double the amount of XRP from the system. That's why you just have to sign up two people. That's why, for example, if you have 100 XRP package, bring two people with 100 XRP. Okay. Now, the system does not look at how many people you're bringing in. It looks at how much volume you're bringing in. That's why, for example, if you have a 50 XRP package, if you bring 100 XRP direct volume, you're Sonic. If you are 20 XRP package and if you bring 40 XRP accumulated volume coming from 4 people or from 1 person, your package will become Sonic. That's why it's not about how many people. You could even sign, for example, you sign up, you have 200 XRP package and you sign up 1 person with 200 XRP, your package will become Sonic. Now, for next 45 days, the system will pay you double airdrops. You receive double airdrops from the system. Now, at the moment, company has a special offer. And that's why I say that every single one of you has to become Sonic, because the offer is so good. You only have to do half the work. Because as a company, we are in pre-launch. We are in our beta phase. That's why you guys need to take advantage of this special offer and become Sonic. And what is that? just bring same amount of volume as your package, not even double. That's what, and the only requirement is that your package has to be 500 XRP or above. So if you have 500, 1,000, 2,000, 1,200, it doesn't matter what package you have. As long as you bring same amount of direct volume, your package will become sonic. That's why nobody has an excuse not to become sonic in our system. And enjoy double the amount of airdrops. People have already made back from their package what they have came in with and because they have become sonic. That's why this everyone needs to do that. Now, I want to use this opportunity to actually talk about our event. Now, this event is not just an event, it's actually the company's launch date. The company hasn't started yet because company hasn't laid out all its cards, all his trump cards out at the moment. So we have some huge products and services that are going to be part of XRP AI bot, meaning the system is going in more into regulation. That's why people are going to be comfortable putting 10 million, 20 million, 100 million, a billion in the system because the system going more into regulation. Because I wish, and that's why we are actually are going with an MT5 license, Forex license, where you be able to withdraw your funds into that and you will get 10% extra there as well. And don't worry, you don't have to trade there as well. We will have our master traders that you can actually copy their trades there. So there is a lot of things that are happening on the event day. We have chosen a five-star venue. It's called Grand Hyatt. Everyone knows what Grand Hyatt is. And the Grand Hyatt in Barcelona city. That's, I think so. Within the city is one of the biggest hotels there, and probably one of the most. Even just to book one night stay, I think so. At the moment, is over 500-600 euros. I think they're almost 700 euros at the moment. Prices have gone up quite a lot. That's why just to book one night stay costs so much money. Now, you guys are going to be staying there for 3 nights, three breakfast. Just on the event hall, just the screen alone costs more than 35,000 euros. Okay. That's why the company, when you guys are coming, let me tell you, one person who's paying 499, company is costing company more than twice the amount just to have you there. Just to have the pleasure of you being there, company is actually taking a lot of the cost on their chin. That's why we have, and also we have ordered a lot of merchandise for you guys as well. That's why you guys are going to be taking. That's why everyone will receive an agenda with their name, with Leonard, with their names, and everything is like very professionally done. With like a lot of merchandise, a lot of trophies. It's a also and there's going to be a special dinner for Yacht Club members as well. That's actually the surprise that I should have kept in secret, but the second day we are planning to do a dinner for the Yacht Club members as well. So that is going to be again going to be a very special thing that we're doing. So there's a lot of things that are happening. You'll get to meet all the corporate team. A lot of the information that we normally can't share on this calls to be shared over there. You'll get to meet all our partners as well, forex partners, the CEOs, and also you get to meet all the master traders as well. We got some of the best master traders in the world to attend this event as well, and it'll be a once in a lifetime chance to meet these people. Are coming from all over the world, from Australia, from America, from Korea, from Japan, from every single part of the world, from Africa, from India. We have people traveling from everywhere to attend this event because this event is going to be one of the crown jewels of our company, because company probably will be doing bigger events. Like we are planning an event in Thailand for 5,000 people in Bangkok in Marriott Hotel on 28th of March. where we are expecting 5,000 people. But this event is a very special event for very few people. And we have very few tickets left. Actually, ticket prices went up yesterday, and then from huge request of leaders we have put it down. Just I think so, Ash sold 17 tickets yesterday because the request of the leaders we have put the price down. But let me tell you, we don't have many tickets left, and we wanted the tickets to go to people who really deserve it. That's why we put the prices up, that people, obviously people who actually, even putting the prices up does not cover our costs, because the amount that we are spending on this event, it's not even fraction of what we are charging, what we are going to be spending on you guys. That's why it's a chance for meet us, one to one, get a lot of training, meet a lot of the leaders as well, see one of the most beautiful city, most historical city, with the seaside as well. It's such a beautiful city. I always love going to Barcelona. And you know what? It's a chance for you to actually visit this historical city as well, a beautiful city. And I'm extremely looking forward to seeing every single one of you at this event, because I know doing high-end event, world-class event are very, very important for the company. Because if anybody from your team who attends this event, they will have no doubts. And let me tell you, no doubt they will achieve diamond ranks. There is zero doubts that anybody which comes to this event, because they will have, their belief level is going to go so high, they will really understand this opportunity. Let me tell you, they will be what services that we are launching on the date. Let me tell you, these leaders will have zero doubts on this opportunity. Plus you'll And that's why, if any leader comes to this event, you as an upline don't have to work with that leader, because this event will work with them. Your job is going to be done. You're just going to be enjoying becoming crown diamond every single, claiming crown diamond every month claiming 500,000, maybe every week claiming 500,000, because you have worked hard to make sure that your team is here. So even if it costs you money to have leaders here, let me tell you, spend that money on your team. Help them to, people, it costing people $2,000-3,000 airline tickets to come to this event. And the reason they're doing it is because they know the value they will get from this event. The value is going to be in millions. That's why if you're missing out on this event, you're missing out on millions of dollars. That's why the idea is to have all because we are expecting some of the legends. I don't want to name them, because they want to, first of all, prove themselves in the opportunity before they want to openly come out. But we got some of the best of the best of the best leaders in this industry, joining us, because they can see long-term vision with this opportunity. And once they will come to this event, they will have no doubts that this company is going to be here for the long run. That's why the idea is that we have all the leadership there, and you guys needs to meet all the leadership who's been working with us from last 5, 8, 10 years, to get you understand what experience they had with us before, and what their targets are, how much money they're making. And also there's so many things. That's why I can talk about this event forever. But let me tell you, you'll be greeted with a lot of respect, a lot of love, and you will be amazed. I think that this is one of your best events of. I think that the way we planned is going to be one of our best events to date. That's why we really, we could have done 5 events in another country. That what we did, one event here, because of the location, the cost of the location, Europe as well. It costing a lot of money, but we believe it's the perfect location for this event, because of the kind of leaders that we want to attract to this company. That's why it's going to be a very, very, very good event. Now, obviously, the Thailand event is going to be very big, but in here, what you'll get one-to-one. You'll get one-to-one time with the corporate team. You'll get the training, directed training from the CEOs, the CEOs of our partners, the master traders, everyone. You'll get one-to-one, first in hand training about this company. And that is before the and everyone who's joining this system before the launch date. That is the launch date. That's where the game starts from. But again, I will come back to this. Please stay away from negative people. People who, when you talk about this opportunity, they want to pull you down. They don't want to see you successful. That's right. Stay away from the negatrons and, you know, change your future, because you are the only person who can change your future. You deserve everything in life is too short. You deserve a good house. You deserve good cars. You could deserve everything this life has to offer. And the only way is possible is by staying away from negative people. Thank you very much. Love you all. And I'll pass it back to Ash. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Rehan. You haven't realized Jack is here. So you can introduce Jack, our CEO, Rehan, and he can show him some back office. He's been waiting for a very long time. Over
Now,
to
What Jack is going to show you today is going to blow your mind. If you have any doubts, there's no doubts left, because what Jack is going to show you. You know, what knowledge he has in quantum computing, what he has achieved, what he has developed, what what protocols he has invented, what system that he has made. This guy is a pure genius. Pure genius. Once you meet these guys, you will understand this guy is one of the most intelligent people you will meet. He is, plus he's a good human being. We've been working together from last 3 years, making this dream a reality. We met in Switzerland in a watches event. That's something in common. He's been mining Bitcoin since 2013. A very successful entrepreneur, a very successful gentleman who had a lot of doubts about MLM business. But when he met all the leaders and listened to their testimonies that they have done previously working with me, convinced him to partner with us in XRP bot. And he is the engine behind the whole system that is generating amazing airdrops for everyone. And no company in the world can show what we are showing to you guys. So let me pass it to our amazing Dr. Jack Van Miller. Can speak 7 languages, world chess player, um, single guy, ready to mingle, I would say as well. Always, he loves going out, he loves party as well, loves life as well. No, he's not a boring guy. When you look at him, or he's not just a geek. He loves life to the full, and he is motivated. He's motivated not just that he can make money, but he wants people to succeed as well. Now, through this opportunity, we want to make over 1,000 millionaires. And and let me tell you, there is no platform better than XRP bot. Let me pass it to our CEO of the company, the co-founder, Dr. Jack Van Miller. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Rehan. Thanks for this wonderful introduction. And yeah, also credits due to your mentorship of me and becoming a very good personal and dear friend. So yeah, I have learned a lot in these last years from you, the most ever, I think. And that's part of what's happening right here. So to complement also a little bit on your speech before I show the system, I want to take a couple steps back because we explained our belief in XRP. But I think something, and Rehan spoke about this financial system that's going to change. But I think we really have to look at the power of artificial intelligence. So what is happening here in the world with artificial intelligence? The change that we're about to witness in the history of mankind is if you take the invention of the steam machine and the industrial revolution and the impact of the creation of internet, if you take these three together, the impact of artificial intelligence will be even bigger than these three combined. In the next, I would say, 5 years, every human and even every animal on the planet will be somehow affected by the change that is going to come with artificial intelligence. The computer systems in the world, all industries are linked to computer systems, and everything is about to be revolutionized. A lot of people are thinking maybe now when they look at AI, they just see it as some tools or some apps, but it's going to change the world we live in on a very big scale. Everything is going to change. So if you could take a look back at the 90s and the creation of the internet, everybody would look back and would say, oh, I missed 1,000 business opportunity. What if I would have joined this? Or what if I would have bought those domain names? Or what if I participated in this or that business? Those are lost opportunities. But now we have something bigger in front of us, and that's artificial intelligence. And we do want to get involved. We don't want to be a spectator of this huge change. This is maybe the last time in your life that you can truly can capitalize on this, that you can become a part of this change, this revolution with artificial intelligence. Because I personally believe that these coming years are perhaps the last years that anyone can maybe become a millionaire by capitalizing on an opportunity right now. So with XRP AI bot, we take the heavy lifting out of your hands. You don't have to understand all the inner workings of artificial intelligence. We did all the hard work. Also, we really focused on a very niche. We created an artificial intelligence engine for XRP, and also we believe in the future of XRP. So with joining the opportunity that Rehan has presented, that we built the company, that we built the system that we built, you become involved, you become a part of this artificial intelligence revolution, and you capitalize on a huge chance that is now happening in front of us. You hear every day about artificial intelligence. It's impacting more and more industries. If you look at China, it's way ahead of the rest of the world. You can see, just look on YouTube, you can see what's happening there. Robots are already in hospitals, helping, treating patients. Japan, all these countries, they're really developing very fast with artificial intelligence. So you don't want them to miss the opportunity with artificial intelligence. And then you have XRP AI bot. We're right now, the timing is perfect. Also, what's happening with the adoption of XRP, it is going very fast now, especially these last 2 months. The price is low. It will increase even in the most critical and most skeptical predictions. The price of XRP will rise. So you have a win-win. You're participating in artificial intelligence and that revolution, and you're also participating in the rise of XRP and the replacement of the Swift system. So our company really is a combination of we really capitalize on huge opportunities here in the market. We chose a niche, we chose a focus, and we created the engine XRP AI bot. And some of you already saw it, but I will present to you the system live at work, the arbitrage, the bot. But I think it is very important that if you are at this call right now, that you become a part of artificial intelligence and the revolution that it is causing around the world. And you don't want to miss the chance that maybe in a couple of years you look back, 90% of jobs have been replaced by artificial intelligence, and you could have made maybe a couple $1 million for yourself. Well, that's what we're looking at right now. So without further ado, let me share my screen and let me show to you the XRP AI bot at work. So here let me explain what is happening right here. Here we see all the XRP transactions in real time happening all around the world. And this is the data that the engine is working with. So we have all the XRP transactions in real time here. If we look to the left, we see the XRP and the stablecoin transactions. Then the second column is the XRP with just normal fiat currencies, all those transactions. If we look at the right, we see the US dollar price of one XRP token in real time updated. And as last column, we have the XRP with other cryptocurrencies, those transactions. So also, again, we can believe and we can try to convince you of the value of XRP as a company, as individuals. But if we look at the last 5 minutes, the statistics of the last 5 minutes, we have a total volume in US dollar going on in XRP over $3 billion just the last 5 minutes. So, we spoke a lot about the future and how great XRP is, but the statistics don't lie. They tell the same story. Then here we go to the actual bot performing live trades. Let me explain to you what is happening here. If we look at the top, we see the top 5 cryptocurrency exchanges: Binance, Kraken, Coinbase, and Bitstamp. They all have their individual prices for one XRP token. And here we see the total amount of investment that's inside the engine in US dollar, which is nearly $70 million, which is we are very proud of, a very big growth. Even in our beta phase, a lot of huge investment has been made. Then we have the number of total trades the bot has made since its inception. That's 735,000 trades and counting. And then we have the average profit the bot makes per trade. And then down here, you see the actual trades happening as we speak. It buys low, it sells high. You can see on which exchanges. You can also see the quantity that's being bought and sold. And of course, the most important value is the amount of profit it makes in US dollar in a single trade, which is sometimes a couple dollar, and sometimes it can be really high. Maybe it's like $5,000, $10,000, $2. But it is making winning trades only, and that's really the power of arbitrage. So it looks very simple, but we worked really hard on this. It looks very simple, but it was a lot of hard work. And I think the timing is perfect of the system. XRP is really gaining traction. We have a lot of institutional adoption happening as we speak. Ripple launched a daughter company that's being connected to NASDAQ, that's being launched on NASDAQ very soon, connecting all Fortune 500 companies also to invest and in treasuries and to invest in XRP directly. Now, so that's just 15 ETFs are being launched. One of them is BlackRock in December. That's also making a treasury of XRP. So I can go on and on about all these developments, but really you can research this for yourself. It is going all in the right direction with XRP. Also, the SWIFT system is just old. It is outdated. Technology is advancing very rapidly on a global scale, and everybody's just pushing for new technology for cross-border payments internationally. And only XRP is positioned to be the replacement. There is really not any other coin that comes even close to what is happening with XRP. It is really built for cross-border payments. So then, I would like to come to a conclusion, to also really invite all of you to come to Barcelona. There's only, like Rehan said, a few tickets left. The company has really invested a lot of capital to make it in a beautiful location. Everything will be top tier. There's a lot of industry experts coming. We have great rewards. We will also showcase the broadening of the product suite, forex trading coming into play, the integration to MT5 platform. So, and also training of the best of the best. I'm not from the sales side, but as Rehan himself told earlier, that the best industry network leaders will be there, the best salespeople of the world will be there. So if you really want to take this opportunity and elevate your personal and also business-wise the level that you're operating, and you want to increase your sales skills and abilities, and you want to network with people, then this is the place to be. Come to Barcelona. You will do yourself a favor. It is an investment in your own development, and I think it will be bringing you a lot of sales as a result. And yeah, so looking very forward to that. We're coming now very close. We're in full preparation of Barcelona event. Everything is looking great. Very excited. Yeah. So with that, I would like to conclude, and I would like to pass it back to Rehan for maybe some final statements on what's happening. And see you hopefully all personally in Barcelona. Also, we're gonna have a great time and great dinners, and yeah, it will be amazing. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Rehan.
Hey, Dr. John Müller, there's one question they have is like, the impressed with the winning rate. What is the winning rate average you are thinking on this trade?
So I showed you the average profit the bot makes per trade is around $650.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But that
I
goes up
think
and
what
down.
Tony means was what's the average win rate on every trade? Is it 50, 60%, 70%?
No, it's 100% because it's arbitrage. It only
Yes.
takes place when it's not normal trading, because it only detects difference. Can only take a trade when there is a profit. So it's 100% profit each time. But obviously, it depends how many opportunities you get in a day. That's why sometimes you get less opportunities, sometimes you get more opportunities. That's what it is. But if people who understand arbitrage, they will not even ask that question, because it's not like forex or crypto trading where you have to guess the future. Because this is the reason we're not losing money. And this is the reason the system is sustainable and scalable, because you can see there are almost 4 to 5 trillion billion-dollar trade happening in 5 minutes. So there is the bigger the accounts are, the better the arbitrage is, and the bigger the amounts you can do. But it depends how many opportunities you get in a single day. Now, also, the ticket prices for the event, once you achieve Ruby rank, that is 20,000 XRP volume in your 3 organization. So if you have achieved the Ruby rank, and that I've seen people doing it in less than a week. I've seen people doing it in few days, because you only need like three founder packs in each organization, something like that. That's why it's very, very easy to actually achieve the Ruby rank. So if you achieve the Ruby rank, the company gives you $900 as well. So you receive $900 from the company if you attend the event. And the only way to attend the event is by buying the tickets. And if the tickets run out, even you attend the event, you're not getting the refund, because obviously you have not managed to buy the ticket. That's why you might be able to buy the entry ticket, not the hotel, but that's what you are getting back. So that's why it's very, very important that, and you can achieve the Ruby rank till the event date. So the event is happening on the meaning before the 15th day. On the 14th night, if you have achieved the rank, then you're getting the 900 credited into your back office if you attend the event and if you have bought the tickets. But even if you achieve the rank and if you have not bought the ticket, then you can't even attend this event. That's why you can't claim your $900. That's why it's obviously majority of people who are buying the tickets. They are a lot of people who are coming. They are not achieving Ruby rank. But obviously, a lot of you who are networkers, you know that you can easily achieve a Ruby rank, and you can do it. You can do it. That's why please make sure that buy the tickets before they run out. And I know all of you can achieve the Ruby rank very easily. We have plenty of We got plenty of time before the event for you to achieve the Ruby rank. That's why, and it also gives you that motivation to achieve the rank before the event to get that extra $900. Also, there is going to be a beautiful trophy waiting for you on the stage as well.